Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to be trying out a couple of different tire coatings on my wife's van. Now I'm going to do one side with Koch Chemie PSS and then the other side with Hybrid Solutions Graphene Acrylic Tire Shine. So I have cleaned all the wheels and tires on each side. I have done each tire the same amount of times. I've wiped my hand on the tire just to make sure each tire is clean. And I'm gonna put the turtle wax on the passenger side and I'm gonna do the Koch Chemie on this other side. And because I have two towels that I need to throw away, both of these towels I recently used for ceramic coating, so I don't wanna use those on paint or anything. So I am going to be applying, just so I don't cross-contaminate my applicator brush, I'm gonna be using one of these towels for the driver's side for the Koch Chemie and the other for the turtle wax. So guys, stick around for this video because this is gonna be all in this video, week update, couple month update, when it fails, and kind of an overview. So this is like a one and done video. I'm gonna basically be shooting this, waiting to edit the other footage, make sure I get all of the different elements with this, see how well they hold up, which side does better. So stick around to the end of the video because more than likely I'm gonna be showing weeks and months update on both of these products to see which one wins, but we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see in my wife's van. She goes through the automatic car wash. So this thing gets driven and gets used. So we're gonna see how well they hold up. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get these applied. All right, let's go Koch Chemie. Koch Chemie. So what I've found between both of these is the turtle wax is a little bit thicker. It's almost kind of like gravy. And I'm gonna be generous with the product. I want to make sure this gets on there good. This is, the Koch Chemie is a lot more runny, but I feel both kind of do about the same job. So let's go ahead and get this applied. All right, here is the turtle wax side. All right, here's Koch Chemie here on the driver's side. After two passes, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, which one you like better. And then here is the turtle wax side. And the turtle wax. So overall, kind of what I'm noticing a little bit is the Koch Chemie provides a little bit more kind of high gloss, high shine than the turtle wax. Maybe it's just the lighting, but I did apply the Koch Chemie first. This has a more wet look, kind of a more glazed donut look, which I personally like. 99% of people don't. Stick around, guys. I'm gonna flash forward to a week update, month update, and at the end, I will give my conclusion overall on which one held up the best. All right, so my wife, after, when did I do this? 4 days ago? Yeah, like 4 days ago, there's a shortcut, a dirt road that you can take to where my wife can take my daughter to piano. So you guys are getting like the full on like test on this. So this is what the Koch Chemie side looks like after driving through some dirt. Oh my gosh, spent so much time cleaning these wheels and tires. Here's what this side looks like, and here's what the turtle wax side looks like. Pardon the mess in my garage. I will say before this, that what I'm starting to notice is that Koch Chemie seems to be holding up better in terms of just deep rich black, other things. Now, this car's gonna go through an automatic car wash, so it's where my wife takes her car. So we're gonna test all the elements on this. I wasn't hoping to expose this to this type of conditions quite yet, but it is what it is. So we're gonna get a full length test on this. Second update, this is after my wife took it through our automatic car wash, which is crappy, but this is the Koch Chemie side. If you guys haven't been following along, she decided to take it off-roading. I'll eventually kind of wash these with a brush just to kind of clean them up. Here's the turtle wax side. I don't know if it's a matter of the car wash, which I'm guessing it is, but it didn't get this tire very clean. And also this one back here hasn't got it very clean. So I'm gonna have to clean these with a brush, just maybe even just some soap and water, and just rinse them off and just see how they're looking. But maybe this gives you guys an idea of how they might hold up for certain conditions, kind of what that looks like. All right, guys, as you can see, this car goes through a lot. We've had some rain, been some dirt on the road. This car, since I did the tire application, I would say we took a little bit longer trip. I'd say this car's had about 300 miles, 400 miles since we applied it, so we're at the 2-week mark. This is the turtle wax side. And then the Koch Chemie over here. One thing is starting to stand out to me, and it's been consistent throughout this test, is it seems like the Koch Chemie side is more resistant to weather, to dirt, to grime, to all of that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray something really light on the tires, maybe just like a soap, and just kind of lightly scrub them. I don't wanna use any like heavy tire cleaner. I wanna see if some of the coating is still there. If not, if there's not a whole lot underneath it, this test is pretty much over. But I still think that this might be hanging on still and doing pretty good. But we're at the 2-week mark. All right, got some PNS here, Pearl. So just some soap. I didn't want to do anything like super clean. I was going to do an APC. Oh, come on. Do that. Spray some onto my brush. All right, time to do the turtle wax side. And for whatever reason, as you guys have seen throughout this entire video, like this thing, I just feel like this side, for whatever reason, just collects so much more. Here's the Koch Chemie side, and still looking good. It's not at the shine level necessarily that I'd like. It's obviously knocked off a lot of the shine, but the tire is still, it is still black, and it's the front wheel. Front wheel is gonna get way more dirty. If you look back here on the back wheel, I apologize, I know my lighting's not the best. Back wheel, I mean, still looks decent as well. Sure, there's maybe just a touch of area, but you know, if you use maybe a lighter tire cleaner other than just like soap and water, it might bring it out more. But I still think this is acceptable. I still think it's good to keep going. Here's the Turtle Wax side. And the Turtle Wax side definitely shows not as dark of a tire. It definitely, some good spots down there for sure. But in several spots you're starting to see browning. This to me is almost done. I think we're gonna give it a few more days before we officially declare it dead. Back tire looks still pretty decent though. From the Turtle Wax side, there are some areas where for sure is showing browning. Doesn't kind of have that rich, dark, deep black look around it. But yeah, I'd say Turtle Wax is almost to the point where I would just say, you know, you need to apply more, which I honestly would in this scenario, but gonna let it go a couple more days and see if anything changes. 3-week update, and this is the end of the test. This is the Koch Chemie side, and it doesn't look bad, but this is at the point where I would reapply some tire coating, some tire shine. This car has been through a lot of rain. I'd say now we're up to probably 600-700 miles, but it's been through rain, it's been through dirt, it's been through all sorts of stuff. I will say the Koch Chemie side held up longer, stayed black longer, repelled dust better. And this side, as you guys have seen through some of the updates, had a hard time staying clean. More things kind of stuck to it. Over here, you can see this is a lot more black, but the difference here, guys, too, that you have to consider is the Koch Chemie is probably, I think it's around $30, $40 for that bottle. And the Turtle Wax, you're like $15 or less. So you have to take that into consideration. You know, for reference, I applied the Koch Chemie on my Volkswagen Golf R right around the same time. And obviously I don't drive as much as my wife does through some of the conditions, but obviously you can see it's still black. So I would say if it's a daily driver and it's gonna get abused and driven a lot, these tire coating shines, even though they tout that they're gonna be like amazing, like you're probably max like 3 weeks. If you have a car like mine that maybe doesn't see all the different elements, you might get maybe a little over a month out of it. So anyways, guys, I'll leave a link to these products in the description below. Let me know what you guys think. I do have another tire coating that I'm excited to try. I don't think it's a popular option, but I'm gonna try Lone Star, and this is their gloss tire coating. And this is something that is much more stronger, and this should last like probably, I'm guessing probably 4+ months, but we will see. I've used Duracoating tire technology tire coating before, but I'm gonna try Lone Star and probably do a comparison on this car. But please like, comment, subscribe, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.